Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of This Week in Comic Books over here on Star Podsplash. This is episode 7, and we are back to go over the new comic books coming out tomorrow, July 23rd, 2025, San Diego San Diego Comic Book Comic Con this week. So, man, this is a big week for comic books, for all of my nerds, all of my comic book enthusiasts, anime, cosplay, movie fanatics, and whatnot, gamers as well. But it is going to be a really good week, man. There was a lot of good issues coming out this week. Make sure to go down, support your local comic books. Make sure to go look your local comic book stores. I meant to say, because those comic book stores be hurting every time I look around, saying that they be hurting. So it's like, man, we got to do our part to support our Western culture because, man, that is something that inspired the anime. Now the anime is thriving, but we still over here, we kicking butt in the movies, but the original medium, I mean, the comic books as a whole has not been doing as good as the anime, and I think that needs to change. There's a lot of good stuff coming out here on the Western side. It just doesn't get enough recognition. I think there's too much negativity put on the hard stuff instead of the stuff that's actually good. You don't really see a lot of people talking about the actual good stuff that's coming out. There's so much good artwork and so much good content coming out that I really got to put y'all up on game so that way y'all know what to look for, what to keep an eye out for, and again to go out there and support these comic book shops, keep these families, these blue collar people in business. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of work owning a comic book store and trying to maintain, take care of your family. These people got families that they got to feed and everything like that. So if anything we could do to support, and not just, I'm not saying give a handout, but you know what I'm saying, if there's something good, go support it. And that's why I want to show y'all that there's some good stuff out there. Because if you listen to some of these big mainstream channels, you would swear everything that comes out is bad, is a race swap, is a sex swap, a gender swap, or whatever. And it's not necessarily the case. That's a very small percentage, as a matter of fact. With that being said, man, we got some fire content that is coming out. So let me, in a minute, be able to pull it up. We are going to start off with the top 10 best original comic books that came out this week. And before we get into the top 10, my personal opinion, so don't get mad if there's something you feel. Art is subjective. I'm an artist myself personally, so there might be something I personally gravitate to that might be different than yours. I do recommend going to League of Comic Books and checking out all the issues for yourself. Next time, I will be more prepared, and I'll have a link for that to post up in to the comments. That way, y'all know where to go, see where I be getting all the stuff. It takes me a minute to go through everything, break it down, slice it up, and basically tally up what I really think is the best of my opinion. But with that being said, this is the top 10, technically 15 when you count the honorable mentions, but honorable mention number 5, we got the Uncanny X-Men issue number 18. I started off Uncanny X-Men, technically X-Men issue 1, Jim Lee, 1991, back in October, man. Been a comic book guy ever since. But let me pull up this. I like this cover. It isn't like the craziest of the artwork, to keep it a buck, but I like the concept. It's just original, and it's the X-Men having a good time. I gotta like that, man, because like my boys, they usually be going through so much that it's cool for them to have a kickback moment where they just being a family and everything. If I could get this up on the screen real quick. Let me adjust that layout right there. Bing. You know what I'm saying? Got my boy Wolverine right there at the bottom, about to throw up. You got Gambit and Rogue. Then you got Jubilee and Nightcrawler. Yo, I'm digging this lineup too. This is like damn near X-Men Blue Team from 91, 92. Uh, minus Cyclops and Beast, really, but you got Nightcrawler in place of Beast, so I'll take that for sure, for sure. Um, Coming in at number 4, honorable mention, that is, we got Gotham City Sirens Unfit for Orbit issue number 4. Every time I do one of these episodes, it feels like there's a new issue out, I don't know if they're dropping bi-weekly or bi-monthly, I mean, where they just drop like once every 2 weeks. But man, every time I do an episode, I feel like there's a new Gotham City Sirens Unfit for Orbit issue out, and they always land on the spot. And there'll be a lot more than these 10, 15 books that make it into this thing. It would take the show would take forever if I covered every comic book. There's usually around 60 to anywhere from 65 to 50 comic books that drop every week. So I have to like narrow it down because it would take way too long to do that, you know. But let me find this for you real quick. I was blabbering on this one again. Not the craziest of artwork, but I love the concept, which is a really cool concept for me. And that is, them getting abducted by the aliens, get them yanked up. You got the buffaloes at the bottom. He's getting a little bit covered up from the title. You got Catwoman, Poison Ivy, and Harley Quinn getting snatched up along with all the money that they stole from a heist, I would assume. Number 3 on the list. This one, I had to get it for the artwork, but there are some things that were probably placed higher. I ain't gonna hold you. The artwork is definitely on point, but the Doctor Doom just really don't look like the Doctor Doom I'm accustomed to growing up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll show you in a minute. I don't know what's going on with Doctor Doom right there. It's like a variation, but that's what kind of lowered it a little bit for me. Honorable mention number 3, but that is damn amazing artwork. I won't be mad if anyone had this in their top 10, without a doubt, because like the artwork is insane. It's just to me, and there's 1,000 variations for like Doctor Doom and all these people, but for me personally, it's just like I don't like this version. It kind of remind me of like the Power Ranger dude. I forgot the name of the Power Ranger villain that was like the like skin with the metal armor. He's like the main dude. Under the floorboards thing as well, So let me pull it up real quick. My StreamYard acting a little funny style right now. Here we go. Under the floorboards. It's looking pretty dope, son. Looking pretty dope, son. Yeah. I don't know what this is about, but this look crazy right here. It kind of give me like, damn, what's that show from? Like, it definitely give me like some Cartoon Network crazy, like Adult Swim vibes right there, Some psychedelic. Like, that's definitely one of the ones I could see, like, I don't know. I'm assuming, but this might be for like some adults, you know what I'm saying? It might be for your stoners, maybe. Coming in, honorable mention number 1 for this week before we drop into the top 10, just falling short of the top 10. We got the voice said kill, bro. The camouflage in the bushes with the raccoon. Man, yo, that's tough right there, bro. Great job with the freaking with the background, the detail with the bushes and the grass and the flowers and him poking out, just the face poking out with the gun. Yo, that's fire, bro. I think that was initially in my top 10. I think I had to revise it at the very last second. It just fell short. Yeah, it did. I switched it with what came in at number 10. But you know what, man? When I'm looking at this personally, I might like this more. So I should have kept it number 10. But some people might not be mad with the way I switched it for. And that being Bloodletter number 2. Coming in number 10 in the top 10 comic book covers, original covers for this week. This means these are the original covers. You ain't got to pay nothing extra for a variant edition or go out looking somewhere special or ordering online because your comic book store only had 2 or 3 of this variant version, and someone else got it as soon as they got the books at the comic book shop. You wasn't there, they beat you there and got it, so now you got to settle for the original. So you got to appreciate these original covers. And Bloodletter issue 2, man, that is a nice cover right there, man. I'm a sucker for the paints, man, because it gives me that Marvel Masterpiece feel to it, and I'm grew up with that Marvel Masterpiece, something heavy. So yeah, that looks dope. From the Spawn universe, Spawn got his own little universe popping off. That's dope. I got like the first 10 issues of Spawn still, but and then I got like the landmarks, like issue 300 and 301, when he broke the record and everything. But I'm not up to date with Spawn like in the list in the least bit. Coming in at number 9, we got Moon Knight issue 10. Moon Knight been getting a lot of shine, rightfully so, after so long. I feel bad for him though, because it came at like a bad time when like the shows just weren't. And I ain't gonna hold you, the Moon Knight show was one of the better Disney shows that they actually did after the post Marvel Endgame. But a lot of that stuff has not been really clicking, especially not to the standard that they put up during the Endgame and previously during that whole Infinity Saga. So but it was one of the better ones. I'll give it that. This cover looked really dope right here. I could just damn near look like it could be like a card right there, like a Marvel Masterpiece card right there. That's a dope ass cover right there. Like what they're doing with the lighting till the end, like a street light or something. It's really good work right there. Coming in at number 8, another issue from the Spawn universe. We got Gunslinger issue number 45. And I ain't gonna hold you when I'm looking at this, man. I should have probably put Moon Knight. I don't know. I probably got suckered by the detail. Look at it's just in your face with the monster, just crazy monster about to swallow. Pause. About to swallow the gunslinger, but he about to gang, just light that ass up with the bullets. You know what I'm saying? He ain't trying to be a victim. So yeah, that's a dope ass cover. Shout out to the Spawn universe cooking, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Spawn universe doing their thing, yo. Next up, we got Star Wars Dr. Aphra Chaos Agent number 2. And with this one, let me pull this up for y'all real quick, yo. Me personally, I'm not a big Star Wars comic book guy. I was big on the original Star Wars movies. I'm not a hater on. I'll tell you this. I fell out with I want to say the 3rd season or right before. I think Boba Fett came out before season 3 of The Mandalorian. The Boba Fett did it for me. Boba Fett was so underwhelming after coming off season 2 of The Mandalorian. I don't even think I finished Boba Fett. And then like everything I've seen from the other series after I gave them a try, but I just couldn't get through any of them because it just could not live up to that season 2 of The Mandalorian. The artwork though, I ain't gonna hold you. They always have solid artwork for the Star Wars covers and their comic books. Like me personally, again, I wouldn't pick them up, but I don't want to discourage anybody because the point again of these shows is to highlight, and that's why I'm highlighting it. Even though I personally don't read Star Wars comic books, I'd rather watch it on video. Just because I personally don't like something don't mean I'm not going to put it on its rightful spot. If it had the best cover, I put it number 1, but right now I got it number 7. Coming in at number 6 for the week, we got Emma Frost, The White Queen, issue number 2. Emma Frost, I got her first ever comic book. I can't remember what year that came out. I want to say, I can't recall. I got her first cover, at least. She was probably out before that, but during the Dark Phoenix saga. I got a gang of comic books right underneath my feet, man. I'm about to go through that for Comic Con because I'm definitely going. Let's see here. I love what the artist did with Emma Frost on this, man. The art is off the chain for one. Damn, my phone fucking going off. The art is off the chain. It looks like Emma Frost. Beautiful work. As an artist personally, like I always try to make my women as sexy as possible. And they did a great job of making her look as sexy as possible for, you know what I'm saying, you could do for this medium. Coming in at number 5, we got the West Coast Avengers issue number 9. And man, the West Coast Avengers, they consistently knock it out the ballpark with their cover. Uh, they always got great covers, bro. Every time, I don't know why the fuck my friends call me knowing damn well I'm on a fucking live stream, bro. But god damn, bro, that shit pisses me off. 1 second. Motherfuckers know I'm live and call me like a fucking 24/7. God damn, that shit's annoying. Give me 1 second, y'all. Oh, these motherfuckers keep calling me. Alright, bro, that pissed me off, bro. That fucked my live stream up. Yo, alright, back to it though. Number 5, West Coast Avengers. Number 9, number 4, we got Green Lantern. Number 25. Let's see here. Man, I gotta recompose myself because I'm so annoyed right now. Yeah. Like your friend call you and knowing damn well you just posted that you're live, and then when you close it, call you immediately right back. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You know? Um, Green Lantern issue number 25. This artwork looks amazing. Fire. Number 3, we got Storm. That should never happen when I'm doing OE wrestling. We got this cover look amazing. Storm always has great crazy ass covers. I ain't gonna hold you. Every time Storm has amazing covers. Every time. Coming in number 2, we got Vampirella Armageddon. Vampirella, another one. Yo, I swear every time Vampirella drop, the artist for Vampirella, it's a cheat code having Vampirella. She's like one of those super sexy characters. So it's like all you gotta do is draw her sexy or menacing, and you damn near guaranteed a spot. This one didn't even look. They didn't even take advantage of any of the easy stuff. They just close up, not even focused on the boobs. Boobs ain't even in the shot, and it's still number 2 on the top 10 original covers for the week. Amazing. Great detail on Vampirella with that one. And yo, I ain't gonna hold you. This week, I had to do a special top 10 because the winner of number 1 for this week, the Monsters, they had so many variant issues that came out this week that it had to have its own top 10. There was 12 of them. So I had to do a top 10 for it. But yo, we got number 1, that Wolfman with the light on it, yo, that is just clean, yo. Like, hey, the Monster series, the Godzilla series, the King Kong series, the Space Ghost series, they have been knocking it out the park every time. Every week, it's like they in rotation. Like, all right, this week, one of us gonna stay in rotation, and we're gonna put our foot on Marvel and DC's neck, yo, because they have not been letting up. They have been having some of the craziest covers week after week consistently, bro. So shout out to them for that, bro. Yo, best variant. We're gonna switch over to the variant covers now. With the variant, and I apologize, man. I know my friends probably ain't even calling for me directly, bro. It's a group chat thing. But bro, y'all know I'm live. I don't see none of them up in this live stream. I don't see no comments. I don't see a gang of them up in here. So like, don't call me to like play a video game if you can't come and support. You know what I'm saying? And don't blow my phone up if you ain't about to support. So next thing, we got the best variant covers, July 23rd. And before we get into the top 10, we got to give our 5 honorable mentions. And honorable mention number 5, I have to throw this on here just because of who it is, bro. Like, it's one of those nuff saids. First time ever, we get Spider Ham versus Agent Venom. Yo, how does that not get the honorable mention, bro? You have to give an honorable mention to that, yo. Have to give an honorable mention. So that's a dumb fire right there. Spider-Ham need more love, bro. And I ain't gonna hold you. Spider-Ham one of the people. We need Spider-Ham and Marvel Rivals, yo. Off rip. We need a Spider-Ham and Marvel Rivals. Give us that, please. I got a Marvel Rivals at the end of this, but he ain't in it. Spoiler alert. Honorable mention number 4 for best variant cover of this week, coming out tomorrow, which is preview night for San Diego Comic-Con. I'm not even gonna bother with preview night because, man, my money gonna be stretched out as it is. So I'm gonna start on Thursday. Let's see here. Honorable mention number 4, Green Lantern 25. This looked like it could be a card, bro. That looked tough right there, like a DC masterpiece right there. That is clean. They could have made my boy a little bit more, bulky, I guess. Like looking a little skinny in the arms and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Looking like me, little skinny bones. But nah, that's tough though. That is definitely tough. The artwork is on point. Number 3, we got Red Sonja Attacks Mars, issue number 4. And man, I am so bad with names right now, but this artist is so fire to me, bro. Let me pull him up real quick. Fire, bruh. Sun's style is so dope, bruh. He be doing a lot of commission variants for a lot of people. I be seeing him on everybody's work, bruh. Like, he one of the people, like, you gotta get a variant from him, bruh. Like, for real, bruh. He's like mandatory. I'm so mad I'm forgetting his name right now because he's like one of my favorite. Like, I got a gang of his artwork from commissions from, not commissions, but his like art gallery at the Comic-Con. He got some fire Batmans that I got in my storage unit right now. Coming in number 2, we got Absolute Wonder Woman issue number 2. And yo, Absolute Wonder Woman. I've been hearing a lot of good stuff about Absolute Wonder Woman. I've been hearing people talk about Absolute Wonder Woman. I've been hearing people hold it in a higher regard than Absolute Batman, bro. That and Martian the Manhunter. I heard those are like the 2 best. I've only been following so far Absolute Batman. I'm definitely about to go crazy at Comic-Con. I ain't gonna hold you with the comic books, man. So I'm definitely gonna get a nice little share of comic books at Comic-Con. Probably gonna do my preparation tomorrow, if not start today. Going through what books I got, what I need to pick up, make a little checklist on getting the most important stuff. But yo, I love this art style for this right here. Fire is, you know what? Damn, she looked like she just caught a big body right there, yo. Wonder Woman out here slaughtering shit. That's honorable mention. These ain't even the top 10 variants, but these are such fire variant covers. Coming in number one honorable mention, just short of the top 10 best variant covers of the week. When you see this cover, it should let you know just how crazy the competition for this week was, bruh. Like, I have to get second opinions on some of these because of how hard it was to rank these, bruh. Because, like, the artists went ham this week. Shout out to the artists. Y'all did y'all thing. And this is what I'm saying with this channel. A lot of these other YouTube channels and uh, social media platforms, bro, like, they only cover the negative, bro. But when you see all this fire content and artwork, it's like, how come nobody talking about that? You know, people over here busting their ass, putting hours on this artwork and hours and days and blood, sweat, and tears. And you got these YouTubers and stuff, and no knock to them, I'm one myself, you know, degrading these people's work and just shitting on it and bashing and basically detracting and trying to get people to not purchase it and not support it because the artist or the writer ain't doing what they want. You know, it's like watching wrestling and you know everybody got their favorites, and it's like when the person ain't going the way you want it, you're like you're gonna openly sabotage it. Like, bro, like nah, like there's plenty. If you don't like something, you ain't gotta love everything. But man, there's so much that comes out that there's something you could find you like to cover, like how they do in the anime community, instead of just constantly going out of your way to bash and rage bait. Pretty much, you know, you do a damn good job of rage baiting too. But I digress. I went on a little soapbox right there. The last boy. I can't even talk right now. I thought it was the Lost Boy, but it's the Last Boy. Damn, typo on my part. Peter Pan comic book artwork right here look fire than a mug. Yeah, that's clean right there, bro. That is clean. Shout out to the artist on that. These independent artists are stepping it up, bro. And they're no different than a Marvel or a DC artist. You know what I'm saying? So not to get it misconstrued. When I say an independent artist, it's like I say that just to differentiate between someone who works at a major corporation and someone who's basically getting it out the mud, doing it self-made. You know, like damn, I need to get on my grind and finish my book, you know, so I could get up out there too, you know. But I'll be another independent once I pass that finish line, you know. But for now we just still work in progress. But yeah, so there's no knock to that, but I just love to see it because it's like, look, man, I'm seeing people like myself who don't work at these major corporations who are still putting out quality material that's legit competition. You know, it might not have the publishing and the marketing behind it to meet it in sales, but from quality and whatnot, like you can't say the quality ain't the same, if not better, you know, or equal, or you know, sometimes not, but you know, it's right there on par. It is of a professional standard, 100%, man. I love to see it. With that being said, we are getting into our top 10 best comic book variants of the week. And I can hold you some of these. I'm writing down on my list for my Comic Con, the search for list that I got to get when I'm out there, because some of these I know are Comic Con exclusives. And bruh, yo, they are out. They're ridiculous. But anyway, coming in, number 10, we got The Voice Said Kill. This is such a raw comic book cover, y'all. Old girl pregnant at the dirty toilet table, praying to God while throwing up with the Glock in her hand. How hard is that, yo? That shit is so raw. I have to put it in the top 10, bro. Obviously, it ain't like one of those crazy Marvel masterpiece painting type things, but the concept, the artwork's still raw, artwork fire, but you know what I mean. But everything that they put into it is just, it's top 10. Cannot be no less than top 10. Have to throw it up in there. I know a lot of people gonna say Lost Boy was a better artwork. Technically, yes, but man, the concept, everything going on here, it's a story you see in one picture, bro. That's the beauty of a comic book right there. Coming in number 9, we got the Justice League Unlimited issue number 9. And let me pull this up for y'all right now, man. Issue number 9 looks like damn near a hip hop cover right here, yo. This looks like a Justice League hip hop cover. Like if the Justice League dropped a mixtape, this is what the cover would look like, yo. Like fire artwork, and I know this had that hip hop inspired to it, because man, that just screams hip hop to me, yo. That is fire. That screams NWA album cover right there. That is fire, bro. But with the Justice League. Shout out to the artist for that. With the painting, amazing artwork. And damn, that's only number 9, y'all. Like the artwork this week is so crazy. That's only number 9. Coming in, number 8, we got Batman issue 161, Hush variant. I think last month we had the other side, the first half of it. This is the second half with Hush. We got Killer Croc, Rajul, losing my fucking voice here, and the Scarecrow. So that is raw right there. That's fire right there. Coming in number 7, we got Mr. Terrific Year 1. Mr. Terrific Year 1. Let's see here. Mr. Terrific having a terrific year, pun intended, 100%. I ain't gonna hold you. I might have to watch the Superman movie back. It was a lot going on in that movie. I don't know if it's just too fast paced or what, but like a lot of people got hyped up for Mr. Terrific. I guess I gotta watch it back one more time. Like that first watch through, I do recall being a little bit groggy, so it was a little bit like fading in and out of it. So I probably didn't get the full appreciation for him. He was dope, but like the whole movie in general, like it didn't blow me away. Like it wasn't bad, it wasn't great. You know what I'm saying? It was like just average to me. But I was a little bit tired, so I'm like, yeah, I might have to watch it back one more time to make a better, review of my opinion, a better opinion of it. Coming in number 6 variant, that is a hard ass cover though. We got the Justice League Unlimited issue number 9. And yo, Justice League Unlimited issue number 9. This looked like one of those Marvel Masterpiece cards again. This looked clean right here, bruh. Superman it's damn near looked like an Alex Ross on the Superman and Batman. That's more of a Green Lantern. That other Green Lantern, that looks more like Green Lantern to me than the other Green Lantern. Even though the other one was more detailed just from like how he looks, that's more Green Lantern. I ain't gonna hold you. That's even more Wonder Woman. Damn, yeah, he did a damn good job. I don't know. Oh, they did the little female Superman. I ain't with that, but you got Supergirl. I mean, damn, just do Supergirl, but not that. That's like the girl from the movie, I think. Anyway, we got Uncanny X-Men. Oh, I must have made a mistake right there. Coming in number 5. Number 5. I'm gonna have to fix that real quick, but let me check and see what is number. Oh no. Okay, I wasn't tripping. Coming in number 5, we got Uncanny X-Men. They made the list again with the variant. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not gonna might have to. I'm writing this one down. I gotta get this one. I'm not sure if this is a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive cover or not, but if I see this at San Diego Comic-Con, I'm copping it. That is fire. Rogue, clearly she just got done absorbing some Gambit over here, throwing the kinetic energy cards into the cover. Man, that is just beautifully drawn. Looks exactly like that's Rogue right there, bro. That's how you draw Rogue, bro. Shout out to the artist, did an amazing job with my girl, bro. I come from X-Men, bro. Like X-Men is my baby. X-Men 1, Spider-Man 2. After that, it's a tie. It's like probably Batman, Thor, Flash, Avengers. You know what I'm saying? But like, if I just like, man, excuse me. It's all X-Men in here, y'all. It's just all X-Men. You know what I'm saying? it's all X-Men up in there, man. X-Men, my baby, bro. You know. The whole Inferno, the whole extinction agenda, bro. Like, so man, yeah, like that right there, yo. Artists got busy, bro. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's so many folders underneath my desk, damn near like all X-Men. Damn near like it's disgusting. I got like fuck. I got so many X-Men books. It's nasty, bro. Probably like about 250, 300 or something like that. It's crazy. Easily. Coming in number 4, we got the Justice League Unlimited. Number 9. We getting down to the nitty gritty. We about to get into the top 3. This ain't even top 3, bro. That's how crazy the top 3 is, y'all. Any other week, this would have been 1 or 2. This ain't even in the top 3. That cover is insane. I ain't gonna hold you. I might have to get that one too. That's another one. I'm gonna have to look out for that right there. Justice League Unlimited. Just for that cover. That cover is so beautiful. I want that in my collection, bro. Coming in number 3, we got the Amazing Spider-Man. Number 8. Man, Spider-Man is my guy. Everybody know I dress up as Spider-Man damn near every Comic-Con, but I'm not going to do it this year, man. I don't feel like dressing up this year, man. But Spider-Man coming in, yo, number 3. This is one of the greatest Spider-Man covers, bro. It reminds me of the Todd McFarlane. I actually like it better than the Todd McFarlane cover. It's inspired from it, but just because of the paint and the detail, it's amazing, bro. That's amazing. And no pun intended. That's incredible work. But coming in number 2, Vampirella Armageddon. Oh, the monsters are just everywhere this week. Even on other people's covers, they are cleaning up. Almost took the number 1 spot. Vampirella Armageddon, issue number 1. Look at that cover, bro. That cover is insane. I have to get a second opinion on these top 3 because I was so like I could not make up my mind what was 1, 2, or 3. But the funny thing is, when I confirmed with somebody, they had it exactly how I had it. So actually, I had Spider-Man and Vampirella switched out, but we both had the same number 1. And so that made me confident I wasn't being biased because this is my favorite comic book character. I've been collecting this dude from day 1. We got Wolverine, issue number 11. This is the number 1 thing I'm looking for at Comic-Con this year from a comic book perspective. Like, my main thing to get this year at Comic-Con is a light board for my poster in the back. Those posters, they got this light board that lights them up and makes them look amazing for when you're doing your live stream. I want to get one of those. And a Dr. Doom mask. If I could find those 2 things, those are the main 2 things. This is the 3rd thing I'm looking for. This Wolverine issue number 11 cover is so damn hard. I got damn near every Wolverine Sabretooth classic cover. I gotta add this to the collection, bruh. This is so fire, bruh. Shout out to the artist who did that, bro. Like, bruh. It deserved to get its own spotlight right there, bro. Like, that is just amazing, bro. Shout out to the artist who did that. That is incredible. And man, I was talking again about the yeah, I'm definitely looking. I know that's a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. Shout out to my girl Erica, man. She always gets me my professional badge every year, man, which is funny because, you know, I'm just a podcaster. I got my degree in animation. I did a little bit of animation stuff back in the day, but I ain't doing nothing currently. So to still be able to go in there as a professional and get like the same privileges as like the people, I could go into the back and go into catering and all that shit. Like it's fire as fuck. You know what I'm saying? But this Wolverine, I gotta get that. I'm looking for that. I'm gonna look that up and see what stall that's gonna be at. And that's one of the first things I'm heading for because I gotta get that. That is insane. Crazy work. Talking about insane, I gotta show y'all, bro, the most insane shit, bro. Yo, I gotta show y'all the most insane shit. The Monsters, which came in #1 best cover for this week and original covers, they have so many insane variant comic book covers that they're all amazing. That I gotta showcase each and every last one of them. So I'm just gonna do this, man. I'm gonna show you, in my opinion, the each one because everyone is great. Coming in #12, monster variant cover for the week. Bro, 12 variants and they're all amazing, bro. It's insane. I gotta read Mark Spears Monsters now. I gotta look this up and get some of these books. I'm not gonna buy 9 of the same book, but I'm gonna check these out, bro, because these covers are fucking insane, bro. Uh, that's my least favorite cover personally, but it's still amazing. Coming in #11. Oh, all right, bet. They want to act funny style now. All right. We'll just edit it. No worries. We'll do this. #11, right? Bro, Mark Spears Monsters, bro. And here's the cool thing about Mark Spears. He's doing all of these. It's the same artist, bro. So he ain't doing variants and having other people draw dope ass covers for him. He's like, man, I'm the dope artist. I'm just gonna draw 12 dope ass variations, and you could cop them all, or you could choose which one you want. That's my second least favorite. Still fire. And I hate to phrase it that way. They're just all fire, though. You know. #10. This guy is a dog, bro. He Marvel needs to hire him to do like the next Marvel masterpiece for them. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. His detail is insane. If I hope I could run into him at Comic-Con, bro, because I will let him know about my comic book and the story and everything, where it's at and whatnot. And if I could see what he charged for a cover, bro, I would pay for a variant. When my book is ready to go, I would pay to commission him to do a variant. 100%, bro. This guy is a dog, bro. This guy is a dog. Like that's one thing. Like when by next year I will have the comic book Kickstarter ready to go, and if I could raise enough money to where I could reach out to a few big name artists to like do some commission covers, Mark Spears will be at the very top of my list, bro. Every one of these are bangers, bro. Dracula ripping dude's head off is nasty. Like this guy is a monster on the yo, no pun intended. He is a monster, bro. He's the monster. Plot twist. Coming in #9. Favorite variant monster cover for the week. Sun is so bad, I have to give him his own top 10 list. That's insane. #9. Ain't even a monster, but bro, he's like, yo, don't get it twisted. I could draw the ladies too, son. He said, don't get it twisted. I draw more than just grotesque monsters, and you know what I'm saying? I could draw the ladies too. I could draw them with the thickness. I could draw them with the gun. Little dangerous with the patch and everything. You know, looking like G.I. Joe. Yo, fire. Fire. Coming in #8. This dude is so fucking talented, man. So talented, bro. Number 8. Let me pull it up for y'all. We got Dracula just chilling. We got Dracula just chilling in his casket. Like, yo, is it nighttime yet? Like, what's good? What's happening? What's happening, shawty? Huh? Him niggas talking what they talking about, huh? Yo, fire. Dracula, like, what up, niggas? Yo, Dracula woke up like, yo, let's get lit. That is dope. And that is and that's only number 8. Are you kidding me, bro? Like, that's how crazy talented this dude is, bro. That's number 8. That's how crazy good these covers are, bro. That's number 8. Coming in number 7. Yo, it's the witch versus Alice from the Wizard in Oz, yo. Fire. We got the boobs on boobs. The boobs almost touching. Damn near got the Goku and nah, fuck around, man. That's tough, man. That's a tough picture, bro. That's clean to me, bro. That's clean. No gooner shit. That's just dope. No gooner. That's clean though. Number 6. Number 6. Let me show y'all what number 6 is, bro. Number 6 clean. They all are fire, bro. This dude is so damn fire, bro. A homage to an Amazing Spider-Man cover. I got that original Spider-Man Venom. Somewhere I can just pull it out. No, it's the other Spider-Man folder. Damn, I got so many damn folders. All right, yeah, clean right there. Spider-Man Dugan taken out by the werewolf. That's cover number 6 for you. Coming in number 5. Best monster variant cover for the week. It's another Wizard of Oz. This time the witch looking at Dorothy and the rest of the Wizard of Oz cast, the Tin Man, the Scarecrow, and the Lion inside the crystal ball. Got the cleavage out. I'm just fucking gooning. I'm just joking, y'all, man. I'm just joking, y'all. Make sure to subscribe, y'all. I'm gonna make sure to grab some great content. I'm gonna do some editing from Comic-Con. So yeah, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And let's see here. Support the channel. Greatly appreciate all the followers who are already supporting the channel. That is so tough, man. The detail in that, man, that was just clean, bro. Great job, bro. Like another thing I was looking to get this year for Comic-Con, aside from like some books to help me work on my perspective for like backgrounds and whatnot, is some watercolors, because I want to do some watercoloring. I already got Copic markers and whatnot. Definitely got to get back sketching more. But I just want to test out some different mediums outside of just the typicals that I've been using. I'm gonna play with some water paint because I like what Peach Momoko's doing. And seeing this in all the Alex Ross and all the artwork recently, definitely want to mess with some acrylics as well. So I might pick up some acrylics as well, mess with that as well, you know. So this year is probably gonna be a lot of stuff working towards the book, so materials and stuff to help push the book forward, and stuff for the podcast. I think for the image for when I go live to help the visual and whatnot. Coming in number 4 on the list. just short of the top 3. Man, this was so close, bro. I love this cover so much too, bro. Love this cover. This is one of those, it gives me that classic comic book cover too. You'll know what I mean immediately when you see it. With the, featuring, with the, the circles with the other characters are being featured in the book. Fire, you know what I'm saying? The depth of field. You got the werewolf in the foreground, dude in the background, unsuspecting, minding his business, not knowing he about to get got. It's a full moon out. Dog, that shit is fire, bro. Like Mark Spears, bro, is a beast, bro. This dude is an animal with the artwork, man. Salute to this man, bro. Salute. That is the next Alex Ross, bro. This work is giving me Alex Ross vibes, bro. He is so damn good, bro. He is him. He is him. I hate the glaze. I hate the glaze, bro. But dog, 12 variant covers and they're all fire from the same guy. And he got the #1 original cover. Plus, he does the original cover and the book. He's the man, bro. This is what I've been asking for from from the American comic book industry, bro. When I was growing up, I know I'm an old nerd, old comic book aficionado. You know, I grew up in the '90s. You know, we had Todd McFarlane doing Spider-Man. You had Jim Lee doing X-Men. You had Mark Silvestri doing Wolverine. You had freaking uh, you had Rob Liefeld doing X Factor, bro. You had so many. You had Greg Capullo doing X Force, bro. Like it was insane. And they did the cover and the interior artwork, bro. Nowadays, you'll have an average artist do the interior, and then you'll hire someone real good do the cover, bro. Like, man, when I was growing up, we had Joe Maradia doing the cover and the inside. J. Scott Campbell doing the cover and the inside, you know? Humberto Ramos doing the cover and the inside. Sam Keith, Eric Larson. I could go on and on. Fred Perry. Bro, like, when my book come out, bro, like, that's what's taking so long, bro. Because I'll be damned if I hand over the reins to anybody on anything. I'm taking complete control of everything, bro. Ain't nobody editing. Ain't nobody telling me this is too much. You can't do this. You can't do that. And I'm taking all the money. That's the other part. I'm taking all the money. So it's like, bro, it's gonna take it takes a long time, a lot of focus and dedication, and I ain't been for a minute, but every time this year, that's when I snap back into my college mode, you know. So game on, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, moving on, we are getting into our top 3 comic books variant covers for monsters only, because this guy's such an animal, bro. I've been like fangirling over this dude right now. I'm not a girl, but I've been fanning. I've been standing. And my name's Stanley. My first name's Stanley. So I've been standing for Mark Spears right now. Like, I go by my middle name, but my first name's technically Stanley. All right. #3. Yo, this is homage to the Amazing Spider-Man when he's popping up from under the grave after getting buried alive from Kraven the Hunter. But man, it's done with, you got the Jesus statue from the, some people have the Jesus statue at their gravesite. And then it's Dracula popping up from the dead, like, with the rain, yo, and it's painted just amazingly, like, sick artwork, amazing detail on the Jesus, man. I love, like, the blue lighting to give it that mood too for the night. Man, using the blue for the night instead of just like your like typical like really dark colors, you give it that. So great, bro. Amazing artwork right there. And that's only #3. Coming in #2, best monster variant cover for the week. Man, again, Mark Spears, this guy is a fucking animal, bro. I can't say it enough, bro. I keep repeating myself. I'm gonna stop saying it. Peep this cover, yo. Oh, the Todd McFarlane Spawn homage, but with Dracula. Fire, bro, yo. That is clean, bro. That is so clean. Personally, that might be the one. If I go to Comic-Con and I see all of them, that would probably be the one I cop just because I got Spawn issue #1. That that is tough. That is tough, bro. That is so clean, bro. But I as much as I want to be biased and put it #1 because I got the Spawn issue #1, I love the homage to Todd McFarlane and the Spawn. So many people pay homage to different Todd McFarlane pieces. There's been a few who've done it for that one. That's the best it's ever been done. But still, #1 for this week has to go to this right here, Mark Spears. Yo, coming out of the lake with the pretty lady, bro. Her terrified and everything. Yo, that is fire, bro. That is clean, bro. Got the stars with the background with the swamp and everything. Yo, this is clean, bro. Shout out to Mark Spears, bro. He had to get his own special shout out this week because the man put in crazy work. All this for one issue. This is what I'm talking about. And look at the detail. This is more detail than anybody else is putting out, bro. If he could do this, if he could do 13 covers, if this man could do 13 covers, man, don't let me get this book and he do the artwork inside too. Because if he's doing that, everybody in America, myself included, we've been way too lazy. We've been way too lazy and we all got to step it up, bro. Mark Spears putting everybody on notice, bro. Shout out to Mark Spears, bro. Definitely about to start reading Monsters. If the book is anything as good as these covers, I'm gonna go back and buy every Monster comic book, bro. That might be the Comic-Con trend this year, bro, because these covers are insane, bro. Yo, now that we got the covers out of the way, last week we did top 10 Marvel Rivals Most Wanted X-Men and X-Women. This week we are going to keep it going, but we are not doing X-Men. This time we are doing the top 10 most wanted Marvel superheroes for Marvel Rivals that are not X-Men or Avengers. So that's the criteria. You cannot be an X-Men or an Avengers to make this top 10 list. And again, just like we did with the comic books, we got our honorable mentions. Honorable mention #5, we got Man-Thing. And with Man-Thing, I want to throw Man-Thing in there because one thing that Marvel Rivals is doing is like they are putting a lot of either obscure or newer characters or characters that haven't been featured a lot into the series, so that way they could finally get some shine and whatnot. And that's really a cool thing to see because it's helping these people to like get established and whatnot, you know. So damn, I thought I had a folder for it, but I'm not seeing it. Shit, what happened to him? Ay. Here we go. Oh, that's weird. It didn't even take them all. You know what? All right. This thing is sabotaging it, so we're not even going to go ahead and do the Marvel Rivals. Hey, you know what, you guys? Oh, 1 hour on the dot. That is perfect. You know what? I'm going to call it a wrap right there, you guys. We went over the top 10 comic book covers and variant covers coming out tomorrow, this Wednesday. Make sure to go support your local comic book shops. Thank you to everybody who tuned in. Make sure to hit that follow. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. It's only $5.99, man. And I will be keeping you guys covered everything I see and purchase at San Diego Comic-Con this year. Till next time, you guys, take care. Stay safe. God bless. And we are out. Peace.
Yeah. Hey, this sounds like the ended theme, don't it? Like an anime going off. The ended theme to the I Shouldn't Be Alive anime. Yo, way too much on the mental. Get the brain of a schizo. Got my heartbeat changing the tempo. Crime royal, I take it a sip slow. Gotta go one, hold on like it's in vogue. I just wanna make it official. Man, don't get enough for anyone that ever tried to get me. Yo, so if you're really with me and you're really not against me, I don't want you to get hit up. I'll show you what's a